Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Mr. Tim Spiers. Tim, it's fixture day, and surprise, surprise, Wolves play every team twice.
You've nicked my joke.
Oh, have I?
I just said that to someone in the box.
Have you? I'll take it. So, what do you think then? Obviously, 38 games.
Yep, spread over 9 months.
Spread over 9 months, excellent news.
Home and away. Most weekends they're going to play.
Yeah,
they've decided.
The odd Wednesday potentially.
Let's get down to it.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty. So Everton at home. I mean, you actually, to be fair to you, you were saying Everton-Leicester type would be a good start. Yeah. Bang, Everton and Leicester.
It would. Yeah, it's a good start. Yeah, because these are the type of teams that they're aiming for, really. First and foremost, Wolves want to stay up this year, but really we know that they're looking towards top half. Everton and Leicester, lower top half teams last season. West Ham as well early on, they were mid-table. Burnley were lower top half as well. So these are the kind of teams that Wolves want to test themselves against. So I think it's a good start. It's a testing start. 5 of the first 6 are against teams from the top 10 last season. So it is a tough start, but there are some winnable games in there. And if Wolves can carry on their momentum, crucially from last season, then could get on a bit of a roll.
And probably a good mark. You look at back at last season, they had Middlesbrough and Derby early, and you saw what happened there. I mean, like you say, these are the sort of teams they want to be contending with. I mean, Everton, great tradition in the Premier League, obviously played European football plenty of times recently, and then if they can go, it's a winnable game, isn't it, really, against Marco Silva? Yeah,
well, there'll be a lot of unknowns with Everton. Yeah, as you say, Marco Silva, I'm sure Nuno knows, fellow Portuguese man, and they'll be making a lot of signings this summer, you can imagine, a bit of a revolution up there. So there'll be a lot of unknowns for Everton's first game. And yeah, like I said, if Wolves can hit the ground running like they did last year, then they've got a chance to make a bit of a statement early on.
So banging more new crowd for the first game this season, and an easy one second home game as well.
So what second home game? So it's Everton start, then Leicester away, which is of course the big local derby this year.
Yes. Don't go down that route. It's early.
Wow, what? Well, it is. I'm just putting out facts.
Okay.
West Brom, Villa, and Blues are not in the Premier League. And Wolves are. So Leicester is therefore their local derby.
You're missing
Stoke as well.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Little trip to the East Midlands, and then Man City home.
Decent.
Big glamour game. Early doors. If you're going to play Man City early on, probably a better time to play them if at all.
I'd rather not, to be honest.
Catch them cold. I don't know.
Carabao Cup, all that kind of thing, all that shebang.
No, it's nice to have a big game to look forward to early on.
Yeah. So win.
Yeah.
Win, draw. Man United away.
No, there's some good games early on. Because September the 1st is first ever trip to the Olympic Stadium for Wolves.
Yes.
And then
yourself.
And myself. No, not myself. Well, I went to the Olympics.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you compete, did you?
I was in the hammer throw.
I was going to say the hammer.
Brilliant. I like that. I'm trying to think. Obviously, it wouldn't be running.
No, both go for the hammer. So the hammer or the discus, I went with hammer.
Very good.
Hammer horror.
And then Burnley at home. So Burnley will be starting their Europa League campaign around that time as well. So often the case in the past, we've seen smaller clubs who then go into the Europa League and suffer a bit in that league campaign.
Thursday, Sunday syndrome.
Yeah, so that's another one. Perhaps not on that.
Oh yeah, all these dates aren't going to be the right dates as well. Just to let you know,
that won't be the case for that one because that comes after the international break. So so that won't be changed unless for television coverage. And then Man United away.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a nice run really. So if
Jose and Nuno as well. That'll be the
Jose Nuno, Old Trafford, September 22nd. What we'll call a free hit.
Yes, we'll call it a free hit. Yeah, absolutely.
Be a few of those this season. So once you get those first 6 out of the way, which like I said are tough, but there are a few winnable ones in there. Yeah. Then comes a nicer run on paper.
Oh yeah.
With Southampton at home,
decent.
Palace away, Watford at home. I think Watford will struggle this year, and Brighton away. So we'll see how Brighton get on, second season syndrome and all that. So, like I said, if Wolves can manage to make a good start, then you've got an appetising run there, and there's potential to be in a very nice position come the end of October.
So let's move into the Christmas schedule. Then we can't go through every single game, but the Christmas schedule and very interesting one, and two long trips unless you're going to make it an extended break.
Yeah, Fulham and Spurs as a 4-day bender in London there.
I mean, I would love to see the video me and you for Spurs after 3 days in London.
It's a shame, really. Well, first of all, to say December's ridiculously busy.
Yeah,
no
very busy.
No month has got more than 4 fixtures, and December's got 7. And if also in the Carabao Cup quarters, then there'll be another one there.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah. So 7 in December. I don't know. I don't quite know why, but that includes midweek games against Chelsea at home.
Yeah.
And then Liverpool at home is Wolves' Christmas game just before Christmas. That'd be a great fixture. But then Fulham and Spurs away, 2 London games, December 26 and 29. Not great really from a fan's point of view. No, not at all.
No.
Or from a journalist point of view, it's, the disgust on
More
your face.
importantly.
But yeah, first ever trip to the new White Hart Lane, as it'll be.
62,000 capacity, should be fun.
Nice stat, whatever it's called, on December 29th. And then Palace at home, New Year's Day, which again you'd call that a winnable fixture.
Definitely, yeah, very much so, yeah. Not so much the 12th, the game after.
No, Man City away. No.
But then
and then we start again. Man City, Leicester, West Ham.
But that's and again a nice run there, like you say. Leicester, West Ham at home, Everton away, Newcastle at home, Bournemouth away, Huddersfield away, Cardiff at home. I mean, there's 15 points right there.
Well, you touched on Cardiff there, so yeah, that is a good run. But then the fixtures are spread out evenly. No, the tough fixtures are spread out quite evenly. I think, which is one thing to point out. But there is a tough run, March into early April. So you start with a grudge match on March the 2nd with Neil Warnock's welcome return to Molineux.
You'll get a good ovation, to be fair.
And then you've got 4 tough games: Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Burnley away, and Man United at home. That's probably the toughest run of the season.
But hopefully, Champions League football, etc., they're all in those competitions that maybe it's a good time to beat them.
And then comes a nice run to finish. Yes, they end with Liverpool away, but before that, Southampton away, Brighton at home, Watford away, and Fulham at home. If they're in trouble, that's a nice run.
Yeah.
If they're going for 12th, it's a nice run, and if they're going for sixth, it's a nice run. So yeah, and then Liverpool away to finish. Hopefully, some kind of party.
Oh, it'll be a fun party. So what do you reckon points wise?
But that is a nice run. Those 4 games.
Yeah.
Whatever they need to do to end the season, there's a nice run there, and hopefully they don't need a result at Liverpool away for whatever reason on the last day of the season. So yeah, 38 games there.
38 games. How many points? 100?
How many points are they going to get?
Yeah, exactly, to the point.
How many points are they going to get?
Oof,
wow.
Oof.
God, that's a tough one, isn't it?
I'll tell you now.
Go on.
55.
Right. Which will see them placed
8th.
Okay. I'll go for 50. I think
50 and 12th. You said 12th, don't you?
Yeah.
10th to 12th.
Yeah, 10th to 12th.
Okay, and
there's a fly in here. I hope that gets on camera at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure it's. Yeah, it looks busy. There's 2 of them. I think it's got a friend there as well. We better go. We've got to suggest statue.
Yeah, stick with us on expressandstar.com for all the coverage of today's statue unveiling. So we're all very excited about this. Pictures will be available online ASAP. But yeah, Molineux's 3rd statue being unveiled today on what would have been Sir Jack's 95th birthday.
Fantastic. Join us for that and every single fixture you can see online at expressandstar.com.